Got a couple of big boys over there. Alright folks, welcome back to Strongville, Ohio and Brunswick Auto Mall Arena for the third game of our weekend series here in the Cleveland suburbs. Caps are going to be in their red jerseys trying to get out of here with their first victory of the weekend. Played a couple of good games so far, but no wins to show for it. Try to build up some momentum here and come home with a win. They're playing the Pittsburgh Aviators, who are in white. Caps are going to be in red, going from right to left initially. They're going to put Afimba, Hamadou, and Henry out there as the starting lineup with Ringel and Gay on defense. Face-off goes to the Aviators. Pittsburgh clears across the middle of the zone. They do a nice breakout pass to get into the offense again, but Caps intercepted. Afimba gets it to Hamadou, passes it, can't quite handle it, but he sends it back to Afimba in the corner. That's about where you want to send that anyway. Triori handles it behind the net, up to Ringel, shoots it down, he's got a man in the crease. It's Afimba. Oh, a couple of nice moves there with a couple of shots, but the goalie is able to hold. Henry, though, recovers. Henry behind the net. He's got Gay up on the point. If he can get to him, he's got Afimba in the slot. Goes to the far side wall. Ringel is there. Afimba is there. Picked off. They send it out of the zone, but Gay recovers. Dodges the forecheck. Caps. Breakout comes into the Cap zone now. Gay hustles back. Nice back check. Saved by O'Shaughnessy. That turned into a scoring opportunity there for the Aviators. They rush in, but the Caps defense was able to recover. We'll get a defensive zone face-off here. Kick us off. Penton's going to come in at center. He's got McClellan behind him. Wins the face-off, gets it to Hotman. He's going to send it into the offensive zone. Whiteman, Penton, and Sciarru are clearing in. Aviators get it, but Penton steals it back, tries to get it to Whiteman, but comes out of the zone. McClellan with the poke check. Can't quite stop it though. Totman's there. Man, they're getting their stick on the puck, but it stays with the Aviators. Man, Caps were reaching out and touching that puck, but every time they did, the Pittsburgh team picked it up, and they wind up just doing a quick pass in front of the net and shot. Got past O'Shaughnessy there, so 13:32 to go in the opening period. Caps will go down 1-0 here to Pittsburgh. Head back out to center ice and try to regroup. Face-off goes to Pittsburgh this time. Penton with the forecheck. Aviators try to break out. Caps D is going to get back. It's McClellan. McClellan looks for the breakout. He's got Whiteman. Sends it to the middle, but nobody's home. Whiteman's going to pick it up now. He's got Penton and Whiteman are in the offensive side. Too many defenders, though. Let's see what they can do. Penton stick handles, puts it down onto the net. Whiteman follows up. It's a scrum in the crease. Penton follows up. Got some pushing and shoving there. All right, nice response by the Caps to get the offense going into the other side and putting the Aviators on the defensive end. And so still 1-0, but 13:05 to go as my clock catches up. And Caps will put Lopes, Hessian, and Fallon out on the ice. Sergey's changing the lineup a little bit with Murphy and Fallon. Oh, shot! Off of the face-off. Henry got it, sent it right to Lopes and took a shot, but saved by the goalie. Murphy handles it at the blue line, keeps it in, does his job.
Gets it back to Lopes, over in front of the net. Hession's trying to pick it up. Lopes up and over, off the crossbar. Good intensity. Lopes with a hit. Fallon tries to take it away. Bounces out of the zone, but Caps will recover. Murphy gets back. Caps clear out. Murphy dumps into the corner. Caps crash down onto the net. Fallon will be the first one to it. Tries to hit his man and knocks himself into the boards. Murphy stops it at the blue line, gets it to Hession. Hession handles on the boards, some pushing and shoving. Break out to the middle. 2-on-2 coming back to Caps' way. Walter stops that one. Is that Hession? Sorry, no, that's Walter. Caps steal it, recover. Now Hession's breaking out. Hession's got a one-on-one. Shoots it! Saved by the goalie. That'll stop the clock at about 12 minutes, but 1-0. The Caps offense is showing signs of life. Now let's see who comes on for the Caps. It's going to be Haberlack, Ifimba, and Mohamedou. Defenders will remain Murphy and Ringel. There it goes. Into the corner. Out to the middle. Ringel can't quite keep it. Uh-oh, now the Caps got to race back. Gay's going to hustle with the back check. Good job by Ferrari and Gay getting back. Mohamedou flips it around the back. Gay uses the board, gets it up to Ifimba. Ronan knocks it out of the zone. Through neutral ice. Ringel with a nice move there to keep it out of the zone. The big fella's going to skate in. Ringel's going to go in with Traore. Team tall guy. Oh, Ringel with a nice move, gets right past the goalie, tries to dip it in back door, but he lost the handle at the last second. Oh, nice job by Ifimba keeping it in. Ringel's going to try it again. Shoots it from the far side, loose in front of the net. Traore crashes down. Hey, Caps offense is generating chances. That's going to pay off at some point. Haberlack shoots it down low. Mohamedou does it! Traore puts the Caps to the equalizer, 1-1. Haberlack starts from the blue line. Rebound Mohamedou. 1-1 here with 11 minutes to go with a tie game. Caps, Caps, Caps. All right, let's go. Penn, Whiteman, and Henry are going to come out with McClellan and Tottenham behind them. Face off, goes to the Aviators, but the Caps D recovers, picks it back up. Near side battle. Penton forecheck, steals it. Nope, can't quite get it. Stops the offense though. Whiteman gets it now. He clears in. Nope, can't. Caps are being aggressive, trying to get it into the zone. McClellan's pass is intercepted. All right, shot onto the goal, goes wide to the right. Penton tries to knock it out. Come on, Caps, get it out. They do. Penton with the hustle play. Takes it up to Henry. Henry and Penton don't shoot. They aren't sure who's going to take it there. Goes to Tottenham. He has a couple of nice moves. Back to McClellan. McClellan to the middle. He's got to take advantage of a sleeping defense and take it all the way in. He's got support in front of the net. Somebody can get in there and help him out. McClellan to Henry. Shot on goal. Here it is. Oh, McClellan rips one to the open side. Followed up by Tottenham. Penton is in there. Oh man, this is an onslaught of offense if the Caps can keep it going. Tottenham's got space now. He loses the handle, but McClellan bails him out. Whiteman is there, 2 Caps on the net. Nice job, Tottenham, keeping it in the zone. Behind the net to Whiteman, to Henry. McClellan skates up now, absorbs a hit. Penton's gonna pick it up. Nobody seems to want that puck in the corner. Comes all the way back around. Tottenham's the only Cap over there, but he keeps it in. Henry. Tottenham again. Blue line, McClellan. He's going to go backwards. Makes the safe call. McClellan. All right, sends it up to Whiteman. Whiteman's got Penton in front of him. Penton's going to clear it into the zone. He's got D around him, but he doesn't care. Flips it to Henry. Henry. No. Good aggressiveness there, but not enough assets there for the Caps to work with in the offensive end. All right. Coming backwards now. Don't let him shoot that. Come on. Good job by the defense knocking that guy down. Get out of town. We're not going to do that stuff. All right, we're going to stop the clock as they got a hurt player, it looks like, but the Caps defense firmed up there in front of the net. He got a full face shield on, so he didn't get hit in the face, but he's acting like he did. Pittsburgh player is going to skate off. Caps will have a defensive zone face-off coming up after the stoppage, I think. 8:47, the official tally to go in the period. Yeah, all right, that's what I thought. They didn't come back to neutralize that. That was a referee stoppage. Hessian's out there with Lopes. Aviators busted right through that line. Murphy hustles back. Does a good job shoving his man into the boards. Hessian's there. Let's get it out, guys. Big shot coming. Stops. Great job by Walter stopping the shot. Lopes sees the laser pass, but it gets stopped by the defender. Lopes gets smashed over there, but he hops right back up. Sciarru skates through the middle of the ice. Past their big fella. Gets it in, keeps it, Sciarru, nice stick handling. They lose it though. Oh, great recovery there by Hessian. Lopes with another hit. He's knocking people down. There's the puck in the middle of the ice, somebody go to it. Pittsburgh does. They whip it around the back door. All the way over to Walter, Sciarru. Caps are kind of watching right now. Let's move our feet, guys. All right, recovered. Sciarru. Flips it up onto the boards, out of the zone. Lopes has got it. Lopes is racing into the offensive zone. He's got one man to beat. He can shoot this. Oh, that was a great shot by Lopes, but it goes high over the top of the net. Hessian is there. Gay skates up to it. He's going to knock it into the corner. It's going to be icing on the Aviators, but it goes right to Bassetti, so he'll pick it up, knock it to Ringel, and Caps will come the other way. Caps been caught in a line change, kind of watching that one. Max sends it into the offensive zone, crashed down by Mahamadou and Lopes. They're going to call icing on Ringel, so we'll come back to neutralize. 7:15 the official time here. Oh, yeah, sorry, it's going to be a defensive zone draw here. 1-1. He'll take the face off. Mahamadou has Gay on his right side. Gets it out of the zone. Ifemba's going to crash down on it. Follow up by Fallon. Fallon makes a nice move. Ifemba, they had Muhammad right in front of the net. Let's go, let's go. Nuts. Can't do it. Ringel stops it at the blue line. Fins off the attackers. Gets it back. Sends it into the zone. Fallon's going to crash down. Fallon uses the body. Stops the attacker. In front of the net, there's Muhammad. Ringel's going to slap shot this. Ifemba's got it in front of the crease. Back to Ringel. Rip it! Couldn't get enough mustard on it. Back to the net. Caps are shooting. Ringel shoots it into the defender. Muhammad forgot the puck. Far side. Fallon. Caps are in the offensive zone, setting up shop. Let's keep moving the puck, guys. They lost that window, and Aviators, what a great breakout pass. Gay's going to get back, shoves the guy wide. Don't let him cut back to the middle. Woo! Nice job by Ringel getting in front of that shot. That'll be up into the netting. Stop the clock with about 6 minutes here, and we'll get a defensive zone face-off coming up. So much like the first two games, a lot of shots by the Caps, but not that many goals. Shots on goal are important, but we want to see some of them be a tough stop for the goalie. Let's see what they can do. Penton, face off. To the middle, wins it, gets it to Tottenham. Tottenham up to Haverlack. Haverlack tries to flip it out, but misses it. McClellan out of the zone. Up to Whiteman. Penton with the forecheck. Whiteman picks it up. Whiteman and Penton got a 2 on. Nuts. That was a dumb offsides. We'll stop here and do a face-off right in front of the blue line, as Penton couldn't quite get out before Whiteman got in. Face-off. Goes the Caps' way. There's Haverlack. Get it into the zone, guys. Come on, dump it in. All right, there we go. Haverlack sends it into the corner. Pittsburgh. Penton intercepts it. Penton shoots. Goes wide. Nice shot. McClellan's going to put it into the corner. Back to Haverlack. He's looking for Penton behind him. Now he sends it right to the defense, though. Going the other way. Tottenham's trying to get in front of this. Don't let him shoot. We got a fast guy over here. Woo! He makes a nice move, but the Caps defense holds. Tottenham, great move. Nice job by McClellan using his feet. Nuts. They were thinking breakout, but it went back into their own zone. Whiteman out to the middle. Oh, Hession's got it. Hession's got a 1v0 the good way. He ran out of real estate. Hession had as good a look as you're ever going to get, and he just ran out of space in front of the goalie. 4:47. Nothing doing. It was a really nice shift by the Caps, but they don't get it done. All right, coming back the other way. Uh-oh, don't let him shoot. All right, he goes wide. Nice job on the far side by Hession. Oh, nice move with the cutback up to Henry. He's got Lopes out in front. Let's go. Luke Lopes! Oh, he fell down. That was going to be another racer for the net. Caps might get a breakaway here if they keep this pressure up. Lopes all the way into the offensive zone. Back out in front. This guy can shoot. Watch out. Henry, Murphy pushes him wide. Steals the puck. Near side board battle. One Cap in front of the net. It's Walter. He makes a great stop. Walter pushes it wide. Steals the puck. Great job by Eric Walter. He's fighting off the D. Gets it to the middle. Murphy breaks out. That's going to be icing, I think, but he at least got it out of there. Let's see. Hand up. We'll come back down this way. So Cap's doing a good job of getting sticks on the puck in the defensive zone and not letting the other team skate, which I like to see. Mahamadou, Skiaru, Ifemba. Face-off goes to the other team, but Traore steals it. He's got Ifemba in the middle. He falls down in the corner, no call. Caps wanted one. Hops back up. Where's the puck? Oh, it's under his knee. Skiaru has it, flips it up to the other side. Ifemba crashes down. Don't let him break this out, guys. Nice job at the blue line by Max Ringel. To Ifemba, he shoots it. Pad save. Gay, Traore. Get it back, guys. Mahamadou skates to the far side. Behind the net, Gay steps up, gets the puck. Jukes one defender. Deeks past another. Loses it on the rebound. Down in front, count it! Mahamadou Traore with his second goal of the game, giving the Caps a 1-goal lead. Off of the pass from the blue line, I can't see who got the assist, but great job of putting pucks on the net. Eventually something good's going to happen, as Mahamadou's got 2 goals here and the Caps have a 1-goal lead. All right, Penton's in the center. Wins the faceoff, gives it to Fallon. Fallon dumps into the corner. Penton's going to forecheck down. Front of the net. Fallon to Penton. Scores! Charlie Penton gets the 3rd goal of the game for the Caps out of the pass to Fallon. And the Caps are buzzing here. With 2:16 to go, the Caps are up 3-1. Caps, Caps, Caps. C-A-P-S, Caps, Caps, Caps. Woo! On to the defense. defensive side now. Don't let me get caught napping. We did some nice stuff. But let's keep it going. Tottenham gets it back to Penton. Fallon dumps in. There's Whiteman. Whiteman's got it. It gets a stick on it. It comes out. All right, we're going the other way. Penton hustles over. Good hustle by Penton. But McClellan is back. All the way to the goalie. Whiteman with a big hit down there. They're going to get him for a call on that. I thought that was clean, but I also don't know the rules of hockey. So he's going to go out. Caps will go a man down here. So penalty kill will be Penton, McClellan. Penton knocks it back to Fallon. Fallon into the offensive zone. Penton's got the forecheck going. They're shorthanded, but they don't care. Fallon handles it against the boards. Penton's got a stick on it. Fallon has it again. Back to McClellan. McClellan's at the red line. Handles it nicely. Fallon gets pressed. Fallon's got it now as he's going to skate through. Tries to get it to Penton. He goes into the offensive side. So 54 seconds go on the penalty. Charlie sends it to the back corner. Pittsburgh's going to get this one back. Let's see if the PK unit can recover here. They don't want to get caught on the wrong side of numbers. McClellan gets it back to Fallon. Fallon back to the front. Nope, it goes back behind the net. Tottenham gets a hold of it now as he puts pressure onto the power play unit. Fallon's got Penton on a breakaway if he can make the pass. Flips it up right to Penton. You're not going to ask for anything better than that. Penton drills it! Woo! 4-1 Caps on the shorty. The shorthanded goal from Charlie Penton off the amazing pass from Fallon. They've got 2 in a row of the Fallon to Penton connection, and the Caps take a commanding lead here in Strongville, Ohio. So power play's still on. We got 40 seconds to go. My clock is messed up, so please ignore it. That'll go back into the defensive side of the ice. I gotta get the score here right. We're up 4-1. What am I doing? All right. Murphy picks it up behind the net, flips it up and over. The power play is over with. There's 20 seconds to go in the period. Let's not do anything dumb before the period. Oh, Murphy gets shoved down. Some scuffling over there. Eric Walters got it. He's going to get it up to Haverlack. Haverlack's going to get it to Hessian. Oh, we almost had another breakout there. Lopes avoids pressure. Handling it at neutral ice. 5 seconds to go. Caps are going to just kill the clock here, which is the right call. They got a nice lead. Woo! All right, that'll do it for the first period. It was touch and go for a minute, but Traore had 2 goals to start it off, and then Fallon had 2 nice assists to Penton there on the same shift, and the Caps with a big lead here. Let's see if they can keep it going in the second period. sounds fun. All right, back for the second period. Haverlack, Hessian, and Lopes are out there on offense. It looks like Walter and Murphy on defense. All right, Pittsburgh is trying to regroup. Caps have a lead, but the game is by no means over. Still plenty of hockey left to play. Hessian takes the face-off. Gets it tied up in center ice. Pittsburgh comes away with that. When the heads-up play is steal that loose puck. Hessian dumps it back to Walter. Walter gets it to Murphy. Murphy zings it down the ice, but that's going to be icing, so we'll come back the other way. Be on the defensive side now for the draw.
Probably said that.
Face off. Hessian takes that. A nice job getting low to block that pass to the front of the net. Go to him. Walter does. Gives the guy a shove. Gets it back to the middle. Lopes has got a nice breakout. Lopes is going to be the first one to it. Great hustle play by Lopes. He can't quite get to the puck, but I really like the aggressiveness. Haverlack slows down the D. Hessian gets it on the near side. Sends it into the offensive zone. Hits Lopes in the arm. Goes into the cap side of the ice. Plenty of Pittsburgh guys are going to get to it. Pressure there by Haverlack. Far side, Lopes. To the middle now. Uh-oh, this guy's skating. He's got some space. O'Shaughnessy covers it. They're going to get a penalty. Let's see what happens. They're going to get Lopes. Now they're going to get Murphy.
Go Caps!
No, I don't like to see that. All right, well, Caps will go a man down now, but hey, it's worked for him so far. They might be better with 4 than they are with 5. Let's see how we do. 13:52, the official score. PK unit's doing a good job. They got about a minute to go on the penalty. Priori is there. Pressure. Henry with the pressure. Pittsburgh clears in. Ringel breaks it out to Mohamedou. It's loose in front of the net and whacked out of the zone by Ringel. Henry with the forecheck, doing a good job here in neutralize. Mohamedou, oh, nice pass by the Pittsburgh team. That's going to be stop the clock with 13 minutes to go, about 42 seconds on the penalty. We'll get another change out of personnel and a defensive, icing. So Caps will get an offensive zone face-off here with 4 skaters. Still a man down for 42 seconds. Oh, nice move by Fimba. Puts it down in front of the net, but he got interfered with right before he shot and couldn't get all the speed on it he wanted. Tottenham dumps into the corner. Skiaru will get to it. Skiaru with the pressure. Great job by Nikita. Gets it behind the net. Pittsburgh is trying to break out. They've got man advantage still. Nice steal by Tottenham. He takes it in with some fancy stick handling. Jumps it back to Fimba. Ronan uses the body, pushes somebody aside, gets it up to the point. McClellan's going to rip this. Stopped by a skate on the defender side. Fimba now stops it again, sends it back to nobody's there. He's trying to get Skiaru. That's going to do it for the penalty, so we're back to even strength. Caps got 5 on 5 in the offensive zone, tied up on the boards. Everybody's kind of standing around watching. Nobody's really moving their feet right now. Murphy gets it out. Tottenham is ready for the slap shot. Sorry, that was Penton who tried to shoot it, get it to Murphy, but he got knocked down before he could do anything. Comes around, there's McClellan with a speed of heat. Goes into the merge there and takes a big hit. Flipped up now to the middle. McClellan to Afimba. Caps got 2-on-2 here if they want it. Afimba loses in traffic. Back out. Caps are in trouble. Yeah, they got that one. Caps got caught there trying to get everybody into the offensive end. They let a free skater go wide. He took a really hard shot. Makes the score 4-2 here and gets it past O'Shaughnessy. Not much he could do on that one. Nobody was in front of the net or in front of him, and he got to put everything he could on that one. All right, 11:30 the official tally here. 4-2. Troyori will come in with Fallon on the right and Whiteman on the left. Neutral zone battle. Goes to McClellan. Gets it back up to Fallon. Fallon skates through to Mohamedou. He's looking for Whiteman on the far side. Fallon gets stood up. Walter's at the blue line. Murphy keeps it in. Murphy gets mugged though. All right, they're going the other way. Caps got bodies down there, but they can't let these guys skate free. Murphy gets put down. Fallon takes it to the middle. He's looking for Mohamedou. Whiteman sends it into the corner. Got a whistle here. I don't know if it's offsides or some rough stuff over there on the. Actually got a hurt player. It looks like he's down for the Caps. Some pushing and shoving over on that side. Let's take a quick break. Back. Murphy was the one who was down, but he's a tough guy, and he got up and skated it off. Traore is in at center. All right, Caps only have 5 skaters out there, so the Caps are going to go on a power play here. Offensive side of the ice. Lopes is in on the power play unit. Gets it back up to Gay. Back down to Lopes. He's got space. Back up to Gay. He can't quite keep it in. So now everybody's going to have to clear out. Gay avoids the pressure. Picked up by Lopes. Everybody's out now. Lopes will do the zone entry. Looking for Traore. Lopes with some nice stick handling through the neutral zone with a shove. I like it. Miguel skates back. Power play unit not looking sharp so far, but they're trying to regroup. Back into the Cap side of the ice. Pittsburgh will change personnel. Cap's got an opportunity here if they can get it out. Fallon up to Lopes. Looking for the give and go. Back to Fallon. Lopes skates in. A couple of nice moves. Shovel pass goes back over the side of the net. Back up to the point. Back up to the slot. Gay's going to get it on the far side. He's got a shot chance here. Sends it to Lopes. Lopes behind the net. Fallon gets over to it. Gay dumps it down to Fallon. Looking for somewhere to go. Oh, he had Mohamedou looking for the hat trick there. Ringel back behind the net. Mohamedou will be the first one to it. All right, penalty's over, so we're back to even strength now. Look out, Caps. They got a fast skater here, the same guy that scored last time. Ringel with a nice recovery on defense. He slams into the shooter before he can take that shot. O'Shaughnessy's still down. Caps are in trouble here. Goalie's down on the ground and can't seem to get up. We'll stop it. Woo. He got pushed back into the net, and both players came down on top of him. We'll see if O'Shaughnessy can get back in, or we wait for the backup goalie. Coach is going to come out. We'll take another break here. About 9 minutes to go in the second. Shaughnessy looks like it's going to be okay, so we're going to come to the defensive side of the ice now. Sorry, offensive side of the ice as Henry, Hessian, and Haberlack are on offense. McClellan and Tottenham are on defense, and Aviators can't figure out who they want to be on the ice. The referee yelling, but Pittsburgh's big mad. All right, there goes the shot. Oh, goes wide. Faceoff goes back to McClellan. Gets behind the net. Covered up or lost in the netting back there. So good job by the Caps offense here as we'll stop the clock with about 8:49 to go. Do it again. There it goes. Hessian wins the faceoff. Sends it back to Tottenham. Back to Henry. Henry scuffling. Hessian gets into the corner. Shovels it along the board. He's looking for Haberlack in front of the net. Hessian. He gets his pocket picked, and now the Pittsburgh tries to break out, but no. Tottenham, amazing skating in the neutral zone by Tottenham. He gets it back to Hessian. Caps can't quite keep it in. Tottenham's doing it again. He's having a great game. Hessian chases it into the corner. It back to Henry. Hessian uses the body in the corner. You like to see that. It falls down though in a heap, but gets right back up. Back around the corner. Tottenham at the blue line to Hessian. To Haberlack. Oh, they just cleared it away from their own offense. That wasn't smart. Back the other way. Great job by the defense. McClellan again. Haberlack has it. Dumps into the offensive zone. Caps don't change personnel, so they'll keep the same five out there and crash down. Tottenham again gets to it. McClellan's going to get a chance for that big shot. Shoots it, goes wide, but I think he dented a hole in the boards over there. He had so much velocity on that shot. Penton is in now. He handles it behind the net, sends it back to McClellan. McClellan shoots, goes wide. Another hard shot. Henry back on the front of the net. Penton shoots. Covered up in the pads with pushing and shoving down here. Uh-oh, Penton shoves somebody. No call. All right. Let's just play hockey, guys. 7 minutes to go. With the Caps up 4-2. A lot of offensive action there, but no goals. Caps will send out. It's going to be Penton, Sciarru, and Whiteman with Walter and Murphy on defense. Offensive zone faceoff. Up here. There goes the dot. Penton sends it over to Sciarru. Crashes down to get it himself. The Patriots intercept and steal it. Sorry, not Patriots. Pittsburgh intercepts it. They dump it back. Penton handles it in the near side. Gets up to Whiteman. They got numbers if they can get through. Now 3-on-3. Whiteman decides to take it wide and send it into the corner, which is probably the right call. Sciarru gets to it. Whiteman and Penton are both behind the net. Somebody gets on the point. Good skating by Whiteman. Kept in at the blue line by Penton, but the Aviators break it out. Whiteman with a nice back check. Murphy is there on D. Behind the net. Ooh, a lot of hits back there. Everybody's falling down. Everybody's falling down. Somebody skate. Penton uses the board. Races into the offensive zone. Penton gets it over to the middle to Whiteman. Whiteman's going to have a chance with this. No, it goes wide. Good hustle there by 89 for the Caps. Oh, he gets pushed hard into the boards, and Whiteman's going to try to bail him out. Whiteman does. Gets it to the blue line. Murphy. Can't keep it in. He sends it back to Walter, but a bad pass. Caps come all the way back. Let's not get caught up in front of our own net, guys. Walter sends it up the boards to Penton. Dumps it into the offensive zone. Penton and Sciarru are there. Blue line, Walter sends it back down. Penton's got it in front of the net. He gets loose, shoots it, up, over, rebound. Oh no, it comes out. Great chance there by the Caps. Walter tries to keep it in again. Dumps over into the middle. Caps need a line change. They're getting gashed out there. They're getting up and down 3 or 4 times with the same group. Shot down onto the net. Stopped by the skate of Gay. Gay back in front of the net. Goes wide. Sciarru gets to it. Around the boards. Ifemba, he's got some speed going into the offensive zone. Ifemba gets pushed wide, but he still has the puck. Flips it up behind the net. Mohamedou is there. Back to Ifemba. Ifemba, he's playing like a man possessed over there on the offensive side. Rangel has it up. He thought about that slap shot, but couldn't get loose. Mohamedou gets shoved. I tell you, 85 for the other team has got some aggression issues he's dealing with as he's been shoving everybody all day. Ifemba flips it up. Fallon stops it. Ifemba puts it down onto the net. Back to Rangel. Shoots it. Back to Mohamedou. 4:25 to go. Capture cruising in the offensive zone. Gay sends it around. Mohamed gets to it. Traore's looking for somebody on the net, but nobody's there. Fallon gets it. Fallon, Rangel! Oh, what a great shot chance by Max, but he shot it high. Oh, great job keeping it in. They're going to call offsides. That was a good shift by the Caps with a lot of pressure there and forcing Pittsburgh to really play a lot of defense. All right, the offsides will give the Caps a neutral zone face-off here with Lopes, Hessian, Haverlack, Tottenham, and McClellan. All the Caps are having a really good game today. That's why they have the lead. They're playing like a team, and they're really playing well. To the middle of the ice. Lopes scoops it up. Lopes dumps into the offensive zone. Haverlack chases it down. Back out of the zone. McClellan. To Lopes. Hessian thought that was going to be a clear in, and he got caught. So we'll just have a face-off in front of the blue line here. Ooh, that one goes all the way in. Goalie saves it. Nice bounce check there by Hessian. Haverlack handles it in the corner. Big fella for Aviators spins through. Caps getting his way. Hessian sends it back to McClellan. Back to Hessian. Intercepted by Pittsburgh. Caps D better tighten up here. Don't let him shoot it. Back to the blue line. Lopes absorbs the shove. Tottenham comes in through now with Lopes. 2-on-2. Oh, hey, that was away from the play. That guy did not have the puck, and he got knocked down. Didn't like to see that. Shot from middle ice, just gets dumped in. Pittsburgh gets a line change. Caps are going to change personnel. Lopes loses the handle. Back to the center. All right, it's kind of a wild, loose game here with a lot of transitions back and forth. Nice job by McClellan. Lopes has been on the ice for a bit, but he puts the stick on it. Sends it into Henry. Walter around the corner. Luckily Murphy is on to stop the rush. Penton was thinking about it, trying to get another goal there as he tried to steal that one at center ice. Come on, guys, you got 4 of you. Let's go. We got numbers. Murphy into the corner. Stops. Spread out! Sends it to the corner. Spread out, Caps. Let's go. Henry, a pressure into the corner. Stops his man. Good job. Somebody from the Caps needs to get over there as they're changing personnel. Walter gets to it. Stops the offense. Walter gets back. Let everybody get out. Intercepted. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Henry sends it in. Penton has it. Poke check by the D. Nice job. Walter through his middle. Nice moves, couple of dekes. Drops it back to Penton, but the D clears it out. Caps regroup.
Behind you.
Murphy up to Penton. His pass was intercepted. O'Shaughnessy keeps it alive to Walter.
Go, go, go!
We got a minute to go. It's a breakout to Penton. Let's go. Hustle, Charlie. He gets beat to the puck by the Pittsburgh D, but Whiteman keeps it in. Dumps it back to the middle. Out to neutral ice. Walter to Gay. To Sciarru. He's going to take it in. 1v2, but he's got support. Tries to backhand it over to Penton. It gets loose. Gay's going to have a chance to shoot this. Down over the point. Goes wide. Miguel uses the body. Pushes somebody against the glass. Max has got a chance in front of the net. Nope, the D's too tough. Sciarru to Penton. Penton gets to it again. Back to Whiteman. Whiteman dumps it back to Penton. Up to Max. Tried to slap. There he goes. Do it again. Whiteman with the rebound. No, 16 seconds left in the period. Sciarru behind the net. Penton back to Sciarru. To Whiteman. He's got Ringel up on the point. Nobody's in the slot. Gay has it. 1 second, 2 seconds. All right. That'll do it. 4-2 at the end of the second. We'll take a break here and come back for third period action. Hopefully the Cavs can keep the momentum up. A lot of time in the offensive zone there. It's going to pay off with some more goals as we take a break here from Strongville, Ohio. We're back for third period action now as Traore comes in at center with Afimba and Fallon. There's the opening face-off. It goes to Pittsburgh and they clear in. They're not giving up. Still got a game here as they come in and get it over to McClellan. He tries to get it out. Gets it to Afimba. Afimba's had a good game. Up to Fallon. Fallon, everybody on the Caps having a good game. Fallon goes through center ice. Nice backhand pass to Mohamedou. Clears into the right side. Shoots off the post. To Fallon. Fallon with 2 assists, looking for more. Over to the corner to Tottenham. Tottenham, with a fancy kick, but it gets out of the blue line and Caps are racing back the other way. Offsides, I think, is going to be the call, so we'll stop at 40 seconds in. Get a face-off just outside of the blue line on the Caps' defensive side. Mohamedou stays out, drops it back to Walter. Walter up to Fallon, dumps in. Mohamedou skates, he's got one defender to beat. Shoots it, it goes high and wide, but good aggressiveness. Afimba is right there, back to Mohamedou. He's got Fallon. Fallon tips it in front of the net, but it can't go in. Back to the corners. Fallon uses the body, shoves the defender aside. White team's got it through the middle. Caps got to get back. They do. Murphy is the defender back in the best position to stop it, and he pushes it wide to the right. Murphy off of the glass. Stops two defenders, using his body. He's a wrecking ball out there. Afimba up to Fallon. Fallon avoids the offsides, gets it to Afimba. An awkward exchange, but Caps maintain possession. Back to Penton now. Penton crashes into the corner. He's got white jerseys all around him, and he doesn't care. Afimba into the corner. Penton, backhand shot, looks for Fallon. Fallon falls down. Pittsburgh breaks out. Ooh, good hit by Murphy on the near side boards. He takes the puck. Sends it back to the middle. Right to Fallon. Nope, back to the Pittsburgh side. Look out. Walter steals it. Right back. Nobody seems to want this puck. Murphy gets it on the D side. Gets it up to Haverlack. Haverlack with a breakout. He's going for the middle. He's got Penton behind him. Rebound. No, goalie covers that one up. Nice rush by Haverlack there. And Caps putting the pressure on. 13:20 to go. 13:10, sorry. And we'll get an offensive zone face-off here for Whiteman, Penton, and Haverlack with Gay and Ringel back. Face-off. Goes to the Caps. Penton tries to drive it back to Gay, but he goes right between the defenders. Caps have to clear out. Ringel gets it. Dumps it into the offensive zone. He falls down with contact at the blue line. Penton crashes down around the corner to Gay. Gay's done a great job with that blue line all day, keeping it in. He stops it. It's going to be icing. Yeah, so we'll go all the way back down. Caps keep the same lineup out there. Stop the clock. There's 12:44 to go. Penton face-off, backhand from Whiteman. Haverlack has it. Kept in at the blue line by Ringel. Ringel sends it down into the corner. Whiteman gets it behind the net. He handles it nicely, puts the brakes on, avoids the pressure. Nice stick handling by Whiteman. Gets it to Penton. Back to Whiteman. Pittsburgh's got a stick on it. Board battle. Whiteman's fighting 1v2 the hard way. Penton comes in to help him out. He gets it. Penton scoops it out. Gets it to... Oh, come on, guys. He tried to get it back to the D and split it right between them again. That's two in a row here. Caps send it back in, though. Back through neutral ice. Gay's going to get to it. Flips it up to the center. Right past. Gay is really having a strong game on the defensive side there. Back to the middle, Gay. Woo! Dodges pressure again. Through the middle. Back and forth. Into the defensive side. Ringel's going to have a chance to show the stick action. Gets it to Whiteman. Whiteman and Haverlack are clearing in. Whiteman with a great move. Shoots it up and over. Haverlack with a rebound. Hession's in now. He can't quite get the follow-up. Tottenham, McClellan in on D. McClellan goes wide. Big shot. Whiteman scoops up the rebound. He's got space now as Whiteman and Haverlack clear in. Whiteman shoots it from the blue line, easily deflected by the goaltender. And we're back down. So 11 minutes and counting still on the game clock. Caps are moving their feet. Transition game. Intercepted by Lopes. No. Pittsburgh comes in. They shoot it from the blue line. Knocked away by O'Shaughnessy. Tottenham. McClellan. Henry. No. Can't get a stick on it. Thought Henry was going to break out there. Pittsburgh's got it behind the net. Don't give him a cheap one here, Caps. Get possession back. Nuts. Tottenham tried to, but the defender stuck the puck. Look out! All right, so O'Shaughnessy freezes it. 10:33 to go. Caps will have a defensive zone face-off to deal with here. Haven't had too many of those as they've had a pretty good lead in time of possession. Face-off. Caps are thinking about running the other way as Lopes tried to take off with it. Henry. No, that's Lopes on the near side. Hession's got it. Hession comes away with it. Nice job using his body to get that one going. Look out. An errant pass hit the post on the back of the net and gave him a scoring chance. Good pressure by Murphy there. Walter picks it up. Walter flips it out to Lopes. Defender falls down. Henry poke check. Nice job. Walter backhand to the middle, up and over, around the back. Murphy will be the first one to it. Murphy shoots it out of the zone. Aviators trying to clear out, but Hessian pressures it. Hessian heads to the far corner. Lopes, Murphy, and Walter are over there. Now Sciarru's over there. Oh, he's just missed. Up and over to the middle. Nice job by Murphy using the hand to stop it. Fallon flips it up to Sciarru. He loses it. Back to the middle. Murphy, Lopes. Back to Sciarru. Lopes steals it. Lopes is in the offensive zone. A couple of nice, really fancy skate. Some fancy dance stuff there from Lopes, but can't quite get a good shot. Amadou steals that one. Gay gets it over to Afemba. Afemba into the offensive zone. Pressure by Traore. Nice job, Ringel stops it, zips it down on. There it is. Oh, Traore with the hat trick. He does it! I knew he was going to score that one because he was wide open with a full head of steam as Mohamedou puts the Caps up 5-2 with a big wrister in front of the net. He had to bury that one, and he did. 5-2 for the Caps. Hats off to Mohamedou Traore with 3 goals on the game. Into the offensive zone now is Afemba. He's got Traore again, looking for 4 if he can get it. Afemba back to the D-man. Nope. Gets it loose. Ringel keeps it in, puts it down onto the net. Sciarru to it. Sciarru back to Afemba. Oh, Sciarru with a big goal. He does it. Nikita Sciarru, again, he had time to wind up and rip that one, and he put it right into the corner. Great job by Nikita, putting the Caps up 6-2 now as the Caps are rolling. Pittsburgh's getting a little tired, and they're giving the Caps some open looks in front of the net, making it real tough for their goalies. All right, 8:08 to go. Penton gets the face-off, sends it back to Tottenham. Whew. Wide angle shot goes to Shaughnessy, who covers it up. Defensive zone face-off coming up for the Caps. Penn face-off goes to Fallon, back to Cotton, and McClellan gets a hand of it. All right, Caps got numbers here. Fallon's got the breakout going. Looks for Whiteman. Oh, man, that pass was there, but Whiteman couldn't quite gather it up. Penton knocks it into the zone. He's going to try to get to it in front of the net. Whiteman intercepts it. No, that was Fallon that intercepts it. He's looking back for Whiteman on the crease. He gets it to Whiteman. No, it goes wide. Penton cusses over to it. Nice move to Pike. Oh, Whiteman's right there with
cover.
The passes aren't quite sharp enough. McClellan back to Penton, up to the slot, but nobody was there. Back the other way. Don't get out hustled. Oh, Tottenham did get out hustled a little bit. He winds up at the hook, so that's going to be a stoppage and a man advantage now for Pittsburgh. So 6-2 the score. Out there for the Caps. Like it's still Penton and Fallon are the forwards. Look out! Oh, shot goes wide. Shaughnessy pushed it away. Penalty kill unit's got Murphy on D. Uh-oh. Don't let him shoot that! Good job by Walter getting in the way and knocking that one free. He dumps it out of the zone. Pitten's going to race. He's thinking another shorthanded. Let's see what he can do. Too many defenders there. He shoots it onto the net, though. The goalie covers it up. Great job by the PK unit continuing to pressure the defense here on another breakaway. All right, 6:46 to go in the game. 1 minute to go on the penalty. Hessian comes in with Lopes. Hessian wins that face-off. Dumps it backwards to Murphy. Capsule race back to get it. Murphy up to Hessian. Hessian skates with it. Surveys the scene. Passes it. Lopes dumps it into the offensive zone. Caps are crashed down. Caps are a man down, but are still maintaining possession on the offensive side. Hessian tries to stop that one. Uh-oh. This guy can shoot. O'Shaughnessy stops it with the glove. Good save. Come on, Caps. Don't watch it. Walter. He tries to get the breakout to Lopes. That'll be a dump in. Icing is called. We'll stop and come back down the other way. 6 minutes to go. 19 seconds on the penalty. Caps still with that 42 advantage. Hessian, face-off, goes to Gay. 15 seconds left on the penalty. To the middle, Hessian's hustling for it. He gets it to Lopes. That's the thinking shorthanded. Lopes took a great shot there, but it went over the net. Ringel keeps it in. That kills the penalty. Goes to the goalie and will stop the clock. Caps will go back to full strength. And we get an offensive zone face-off coming up with 5:41 to go. Face off back to Ringel. Puts it down onto the net. Goalie saves it. That was the kind of dribbling bouncer that can go in if you're not careful. And Caps almost got another one. Hessian stays in. He's got Haverlack and Lopes with him. Hessian dumps it back. Haverlack has it. He's in the corner with it. Puts it in the front of the net. Doesn't go. This guy can skate. Don't let him go free. Number 5, pushed wide by Gay, flips it up and over, grabbed by the glove of O'Shaughnessy. Nice save, Tindy. 5:22 will stop that defensive zone draw. Coming up. Hessian wins that one, back to Ringel, flips it up to Haverlack. Haverlack's looking for Lopes in the middle. Haverlack across the red line. He's into the offensive zone. Shoots it. Goalie, save, covered it up. More shots for the Caps. There's 30 shots so far, which is what you want to see. That's kind of the goal for Coach Sergey and the team, is to get to 30, and the Caps do. They've been good enough to put them on the board, and Caps will change out personnel with 5:10 to go in the game. Mohamedou Afimba, there goes the face-off. Back to the blue line. Oh, up and in! That one was from Tottenham. Caps are going to argue over who scored it. Might have been a fourth for Mohamedou for all I know, but it doesn't matter. Caps get 7 on the board. Mohamedou stays out there, flips it into neutral zone. Pittsburgh gets it, sends it out. Tottenham sends it up. Back to Afimba. Afimba back to Tottenham. Tottenham takes it into the offensive zone himself. Pushes past the defense. Gets it into the corner. Up and into the netting. We'll stop the clock. 4:45 to go in the game. Caps to the big lead. Mohamedou stays in there. Wins the face-off, gets it back to the D-man. Tottenham flips it behind the net, all the way back around the blue line. Tottenham keeps it in there. He gets hit. McClellan's got a chance. Woo! Big shot by Luke McClellan. Goes right to the goalie. He covers that one up. 4:30 to go. So we're going to leave that same line out there. Henry, Afimba, Mahamadou with McClellan. And Tottenham. Face off. Goes into the offensive zone. Back to the blue line. Tottenham flips it up to Henry, who gets pushed off the spot. Back to Mahamadou. Mahamadou around the D. Skates behind the net. He's looking for another goal. He's pushed wide by the defense. He's having a great game. Back behind the net is Triori, still has it. Sends it to Henry. Back to Triori. He's got space in the middle. Back to center ice. McClellan puts him on a skating clinic, dodges the pressure. McClellan's got to shoot up the middle by himself. Big shot right to the defenseman's skate, though. Cap set up shop in the offensive zone. Mahamadou, toe drag, dumps to the middle. Puck goes behind him. Pittsburgh recovers. McClellan keeps it in. He uses the body. Oh, he got hit hard there. And he's going to be down. We'll stop the clock here, I think. No, he hops back up. He took a really tough hit by two guys on the boards there. McClellan's up and skates. Henry to Afimba. He avoids the pressure. Caps are going to change out personnel. They flip it up and over to Murphy. Murphy punches it up to the red line in the middle. Skiaru can't keep it in. Back around the corner. Murphy picks it up. Spins away from the pressure. Backhand all the way to the middle. That's going to be icing. Come back down. All right. 2:46 to go in the game. The Caps get a defensive zone face-off here and try to run out the clock. Penn, face-off. Wins it. Gets to Whiteman. Whiteman with some fancy skating. Loses the handle on it, though. Murphy bails him out. Back to Whiteman. To the middle. Uh-oh. Walter's the only defender back. He gets in the way. Don't let him shoot this. Don't give him a cheap one, guys. Nice save by O'Shaughnessy. Walter now with the defensive pressure. Whiteman. Skiaru. Back around the corner. Skiaru looking for the breakout. He gets it to Penton, who's in the middle. Penton's got another breakaway. Ducks past the defense. Fights off two defenders. Shoots one into the net. Charlie Penton with his third goal of the game. That's the fancy stick handler there. Beat two defenders and takes it himself all the way to the bank, putting the Caps up 8-2. Hats off to Charlie Penton. The Caps have got two hat-trick winners in this game so far. Hessian takes the face-off, goes into the offensive side, sets that shot down there. Woo! Nice pressure there on the far side. Walter, good D at the middle of the ice, knocks down a guy, takes the puck. Great play by Walter into the corner. He spins away from pressure. Up to Fallon. In the middle, it's Hessian's going to get to it. Backhand. Picked up. Oh, Murphy falls down, but he has some nice moves on the way there. Back into the defensive side. Fallon now. Looking for the breakout. To Lopes. Oh, that was going to be a great move for Lopes. Lopes is working his butt off here and deserves a breakout, trying to get one. Nice cutback. Drawback from Lopes to Fallon. Far side. We're a minute 20 to go now. Fallon with a big shot off of a knee pad. Back to the middle. Murphy. Not enough zip on it, but Fallon bails him out. Picks it up. Fallon to Lopes. Murphy. Hessian. Back to Walter. Into the offensive zone. We're in the McNugget minute now as Caps can see the end. Gay. 27 seconds to go. Neutralize. Woo! Gay dodges a big hit there. Hessian. Chased down by Lopes. Big hit by Lopes. I like it when he hits people. Ringel dodges the pressure. Lopes pressure in the corner again. All the way to the far side. Woo! Fallon picks it up. He takes a shot. And that's going to do it. All around, great team performance for the Caps as they really brought it all together in the third game of the tournament here with the 8-2 victory. A lot of good stuff here as the Caps celebrate. Hopefully got something to build on going into the final game tomorrow. Caps are going to gather it up here. Congratulate O'Shaughnessy for playing a great game. And get the handshake line. See you next time.